What could possibly go wrong? Let's all have a disco, let's all have a disco, na 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 na. Can an utter novice when it comes to off-road racing glue up some tyres and wheels? As you may well know, I've recently been gifted a car by the amazing Andy Robinson RC. This that sits over my shoulder, the Yokomo RO 1.0. I'd been dying for ages to get these, but I couldn't see any in touring car. But with that little gift over there, well, it's disco time, ain't it? I've purchased these from the team at Disco Discs in lovely fluoro colours. Take a look at them, they're amazing. The colours are really, really vibrant. I do know that other manufacturers have done this. Schumacher have brought out a similar product, but comparing this to the Schumacher, the glossy finish on there, they're amazing. Disco Discs do other colours than these. Make sure you check out their website and speak to the guys there, and they'll even, if you want, come up with a one-off special for you. Can't wait for this. You know, it's the full wheel that's coloured. I love them. They are ace. So I think, while currently using that red body shell that's on there before we get a bit RC89 with it, I'm going to go with the greens. However, we will see these in the future at some point. Now, as well as our wheels, there are some other things we shall need to do this. Control tyres, going to need some inserts. These tyre bands from RC Project, we're going to need some tyre glue. Being a complete novice and using this glue before, it's like water. You can hear it rattling about in there. So it goes everywhere very, very quickly. So to help control that, got some thinner nozzles, which probably going to be useful, and a bit of a scouring pad. I mean, look at the size of these compared to touring car tyres. Look at that. That is crazy. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to take a bit of this scouring scotch pad sort of thing. Just going to cut a little bit off just to make it a bit easier. And all I'm going to do with this is just on the wheel here where the tyre's going to sit. I'm just going to scour it a little bit, just a little bit, to rough it up so the glue will bind. Once we've scoured around the wheel, you're going to take your tyre, just where this bead is around the outside, you want to use something just to clean that off. I'm just going to use a bit of this and this. What we're going to do is wipe round and get rid of any releasing agent that's left on there from when the tyres were produced. Next, I'm going to take our insert. Now be careful, because I didn't realise, but Paul sorted me out here. We've got a rear insert and a front insert. I think you'd be pretty amazing if you managed to get that in there. If you look at the size difference and onto a thin wheel. But just take note. Take our wheel, double the insert over, pop it inside. Just give the wheel a bit of a, just give the tyre a bit of a pull, so we can get that insert sitting nice in there. Let's just pull the rubber away slightly and just turn it like that to make sure we're seated properly. Now, one thing that I have learned is that some tyres are directional, okay, meaning that they have to rotate a certain way because of the tread that's on it. Luckily for me, it looks like this isn't a directional one, but if you are using something that's directional, just double check that you've got them on the right way. So there, tyre on top, push it through. And all I'm doing is pulling the rubber away till I hear it fall into place. And work that bead around the tyre. Give it a bit of a roll. Now I suggest doing this all in one go. Get your inserts and your tyres on and scour everything all in one go, and then do all your gluing in one go rather than having a bottle of glue open on the side. Rears, same again, doubled over. Inside, now the rears feel a bit tougher, so just make sure when you're moving it that your insert isn't all rolling up one side. Make sure it stays spread, otherwise you'll get a bit of a weird lump, I imagine. Another bit of a roll, another one done. Got our 4 tyres set on our wheels now. I'm going to take our wheel bands. Our 4 wheels are ready to go. So if you see at the end of that super glue, that's fairly big, and because it's watery, I thought we best instead get some of these thinner nozzles that sort of controls the flow of glue, if you will. There we go. So now we've got the thinner nozzle for this glue. All I'm going to do, I'm going to pick somewhere to start, probably in line with this. All I'm going to do is pull the rubber back, pop some glue in, and do it all the way around. What I've seen some people do, if you stand it up at an angle rather than down flat, you stand it up at an angle, it'll run round the wheel, if you will. I think that's what mine's done a little bit there. Then if you feel like you've got it all the way round, you can do is just a very slight trip round the wheel like that. Give the sidewalls a little bit of a push up to the wheel. Move the band up slightly, I guess, just to give it that pressure. There we go. Pop that to the side and crack on with the rest. Leave the glue to set, pop them to one side. I have seen people use accelerator, speed the process up, but I've just left these to one side. Once the glue's gone off and is set, get rid of your bands. In the comments, let me know what are your favourite colour disco discs. Go check their website out, www.discodiscs.net. Wheels, done. I've always wanted to do that, but I can't with my touring car. Let's do it again. So can a noob, a rookie, a beginner, an idiot like me glue tyres to some wheels? Yeah, I think you probably can. Guys, make sure you do all that good stuff for me. Like, share the video, subscribe. If you want to see me get this beast ready for racing, because there's nothing in there, check out this video and I'll see you over there.